Hey everybody, Billy Bob here, and welcome to Finally Friday. So yesterday I was derelict in my duties, and sometimes I'm just a derelict. But yesterday I was derelict in my duties because I did not mention yesterday was Purple Heart Day. And so Purple Heart Day is a recognition of all those that received a Purple Heart for their service, their dedication, their sacrifice to their fellow soldiers, their fellow service members, and sometimes those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. But there's still a lot of Purple Heart recipients that are still alive today, one of which is our one son-in-law, Scott's father, George Murphy, is a Purple Heart recipient. So want to thank all those men and women in our armed forces that did their job, actually went way above and beyond. Some would say it was their job. Others would say, Jesus, they went way above and beyond. And in a lot of cases, they gave the ultimate sacrifice. So for that, we thank you, and we try and do it each and every day in our closing on this show. But so lest I never forget again. But it is finally Friday. You can see behind me more clouds. We got some rain. It's Florida. It's the summertime. We shouldn't be surprised, right? And as most people would say, well, we needed the rain. Well, we had a lot of rain yesterday. I think almost 3 inches. I know if you were watching, you heard the thunder. We were seeing the lightning. But how about a salute to all the Purple Heart recipients with a big, beautiful Billy Bob Bud Light just right. So a couple things happened on this day in history. One pretty cool, one kind of sad, but they're rebuilding. And the sad but rebuilding one is 2 years to the day, the fires in Lahaina, Hawaii, that wiped out pretty much the whole city of Lahaina. But as I was just watching the Will Kane show, there's some rebuilding going on. There's a lot of temporary, what they call the small or tiny houses, and multicolored. And then there are actually some houses being built and a couple that have finished, full-size normal rebuilds for the people there. So it's pretty cool to see them rebuild. We'd like to see it a little quicker. I'm sure they would like to see it a little quicker. There's, always the controversy and the conspiracy theories and all that, but let's just work on rebuilding and getting people back to normal as they can be. So there's that. And then on a little bit lighter note, brighter note, in 1967 on this day, number one on the charts in the rock and roll world were The Doors and Light My Fire. And you know that it would be untrue. You know that I'd be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. So come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. That's the best I got. Hope you have a great Friday night. Enjoy it. Look forward to Saturday. I got the JOB from 10 to 3, so it won't be too late for me. But let's see. Salute. America. Land of the free because of the brave. Stay focused, America. Billy Bob, peace out.